Well, I think it's working. Now let's see. Broadcast link has been successfully tweeted. Okay. I'm going to wait until somebody shows up. Oh, we got a thumbs up already. Wow. Hi, everyone. We're back. Part 2. Usually when there's a part 2, it means something is messed up. All right, this shows a comment. Yay, Bernardo test. All right, now it's working. Crazy. Now let me see this. Yep, shows I got one person. And now, the little comment icon on the bottom, it's like a little cloud, right? It actually had a 1 next to it with a little red dot indicating, that I hadn't seen it yet. So if I close it down and you send another comment, wish I could take a screenshot of this. If you send another comment, it'll give me another indication. So, all right, sweet. It's working. Now, the one thing I did not do is I did not turn down the resolution. I could go to 720 or 420 even. And I guess it's 420 or 480. I think it's 420. And I think it makes the comments a little quicker, not so much latency. Anyway, I'm going to stick this out here on the table. Well, so it's very embarrassing. I was talking to myself and I was talking about John and some other folks, and probably he was sitting there watching. All right, so I'm going to do this. I'm going to leave it in this mode so I can see the number of people that come on. And then whenever there's a comment, it'll show me the icon. That is so cool. Well, this is interesting. I never noticed this before. The back of this has a little poem on it. Sang sang sha sha da. Interesting. Jingtian, ni jingtian. Oh, it's pretty interesting. All right, so Bernardo, how are you doing? Thanks for that report. I appreciate it. Thanks for the screen cap. Bernardo gave me a screen cap showing that there were comments on the other broadcast, and I don't know. I just thought I was doing radio. So, yep, shows we got another comment. See, now I got a little 1 in a little red circle. Wow. I cannot hear you. There's no voice message here. No voice messages on YouTube. But, ladies and gentlemen, if you hang in there for a couple more weeks, things are going to change on broadcasts. They're going to change for the better. They're going to get better. So, Daniel, can you hear me? That's the question. Can you hear me? So it shows I've got 2 people. And I got a thumbs up already. Thank you. Thank you so much. I can't give myself a thumbs up, can I? No. All right. Interestingly, one of the things that you can do is invite people from your contact list on the phone. Right before you press, the start button, I just try to see what happened, and yeah, I can see your comment. Yes, at least that's working now. Thanks. It opens up a list of your contacts, and you can check mark them. I guess it sends SMS messages. I'm not sure, but anyway, when you go to send broadcast, it says SNS message, and it just automatically goes to the Twitter account. So I think the Twitter account, though, is Taiwan Live TV. I don't think I got to check and make sure. I don't think it's on the other one. So that might be a little faux pas, because I was signed in on Taiwan Live TV YouTube channel, and then I linked it up with Taiwan Live TV Twitter channel, and now I switched to my other channel. I don't think it switched back. So anyway. Good. How's everybody doing? And I know I'm scary in 1080. 1080p is like too scary, but at least you can see details on things I'm trying to show you. You know, like for example, like this guy, or the, you know, or the T or whatnot, or like I showed you before, you know, the hole in the roof of the tree. All right. Unfortunately, I said a lot of stuff already on the other broadcast. I couldn't interact with you guys. Yeah. I heard about that. Yeah, because Caspar told me, Bud told me, and Rob and John. Yep. That's about right, Daniel. It's about right. A lot of them are on. Yeah, I know. It's not their fault, but we got two people on now. You and Daniel, you and Bernardo. So I'll tell you what, tomorrow night we'll set up the gimbal and we'll go for a walk. We can go for a walk around at nighttime, so. Yes, there's a problem with the Singapore server. They tracked it down. See, my signal goes, you know, obviously from Taiwan. The closest server was Singapore. Now, he and I did some tests last week, and he changed the endpoint, or the edge point, I guess you call it, to like a Virginia, USA server, and it worked. So, hey, Rob. Yeah, you have to press the little bell on YouTube. You know, when you subscribe, you have to press the little bell to get notifications. I don't know if you know that. So, all right, Rob, I can see you. We can see everybody. This is great. And so we've got, it says 2 viewers still. Somebody split. Anyway, so 2 days ago, Broadcast contacted me again and said they made some changes to the Singapore server, so. Yeah. Yep. That's a good feature. That's a very good feature. That feature will be retained in the new broadcast, definitely. It's just a shame that I couldn't see you. So, how are you, Rob? How's it going? So at least this is not so much of a radio show this time. Gosh, it's beautiful weather here, though. This is kind of like Indian summer, you know, where it's just cool enough that you don't have to worry about, you know, sweating. And if you got a long sleeve shirt on, it's, you know, not too hot, but it's not too cold. No, I just see a name. I just see a name. Let me see. Bear with me for a second. I'm going to see if I can. Let me swipe this and see if I can get a screenshot. Hold on. Nope. Oh, I did. Okay. Okay, I'll share it to you guys later. I'll share that to you later. You can see what it looks like. But I can scroll up and down in the comments, though. I can see the very first comment, you know. I can see all of them. The comments that you guys left on the other one, though, they're probably gone now. As soon as you leave, I think they're gone. Cocktail, huh? Snow, rain, and icy rain, yeah. That's a dangerous cocktail because it ends up with black ice. Oh. Or my favorite, the icy crust on top of snow. That is not good. That's not good at all. I've been in Montreal. I've been in Montreal with my Jeep in the wintertime, and it's a good thing I had four-wheel drive, let me tell you. Yep. It's a nice place. I like it. I stayed in the Sherbrooke Inn on Sherbrooke Street. I got my hair cut right around the corner. I told you that story before. That's fun, though. Yeah, we don't have any of that here. Last year we had that bout of snow. I think it was in January. So I don't think it's going to get that way this year. But last year was really, really weird. It's the first time it snowed in like over 100 years. People were gathering up little tiny clumps of snow and go, wow, it's snow. And I'm laughing because, you know, where I used to live, it's up to my waist. Oh, okay, well that's good. But you know the thing is, at nighttime it's liable to dip down, right? And then treacherous on the roads. Um, I had a Mercedes in the States, and rear wheel drive, just, you know, even with the snow tires, it was tough. I'm seeing chat, bud. I'm seeing chat. Thank you very much. Daniel's asking, how's it going with the broadcast? Things are going well. Um, they don't want to say what they're doing. I can just tell you, you know, that they're making changes. They're coming out with an update. That's all I can. I mean, they've been coming out with an update for a while, but there's a deadline on it, and so yes, it is good. And so yeah, it's going to be really good. So just hang in there. I got some big plans for live streaming in 2017. Some big plans, and it's entirely possible that I may be able to use their API, you know, because what they're planning on doing. So I'm seeing everything now just fine. And if I close the chat box down and one of you leave a comment, it puts a number, a white number in a red circle. Yep, right now I just got it, and that shows me that I've got a comment. Here, let me do this. Let me get a screenshot of this. Hold on, bear with me. Bear with me. All right, we're resuming. Okay, that do we lose everybody? Or maybe I'm telling you the truth, Daniel. Do we lose everybody? Because it said the broadcast was paused. Nope, we didn't lose anybody. We're okay. That's one thing I like about it. It can pause the broadcast. Good. Yep. No, they said that they told me what they're doing in secret, so I'm not gonna spill the beans. But it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good. Something is going on. My neighborhood, I gotta tell you, when I first got this Wi-Fi box with my new 4G card, it was blazing fast, and now it's not. Now it showed me, see, I've got like a yellow light here. It's not even green. This is green, and that's like yellow. That's telling me, okay, thanks, bud. That's telling me that it's not connecting to the mobile network as fast as it should. That's really bad. Anyway. Yep. Well, I know that's what Ustream does, but that shouldn't be a problem in the future. Actually, I like it that you can't read comments in landscape. And I gotta tell you, in most of the replays that I watch on Periscope, the first thing I do is I eliminate the comments because there's too many of them. With our chats, there isn't so many, but when I want an I guess obstructed, that's what I'm looking for, view, I turn it sideways and they disappear. But the way Facebook does it is pretty elegant. Have you guys seen that? You hold your phone in portrait mode and the comments are down below, just like broadcast pretty much, and then you turn your phone, you know, to the side in landscape mode, and the comments turn into an overlay. Have you seen that? Have you seen that on Facebook? It's pretty elegant. I like it. So, yeah, we'll see what these guys come up with. I think several people have commented about that. Personally, it doesn't bother me, but yeah, I know what you mean. It says we have 4 people viewing. Yeah, I checked out John Sabot did a Facebook Live, and it looked great. And I was looking at my phone in, you know, portrait mode, and the comments popped up as in order, you know. And I'm not either. But John was on it, so I wanted to check it out. And holding the phone, you know, in portrait mode, the comments popped up in order in a box. And then I switched it to landscape mode, and it flipped, and then the comments became an overlay that you could see through, a translucent overlay. So I know what you meant. Facebook Live, yeah. Facebook Live does not work for me. If I went to Facebook Live right now, it would be choppy and stuttery. Yes, it is. But unfortunately, if you guys have seen my tweets in Asia, it's all the wrong focus. It's all about women with big boobs doing jump rope and stuff and dancing. And just, all the men think that that's what they're going to see. So there's like, a gazillion drooling guys, soaking up bandwidth looking at one woman, Just, it's not going to work. Anyway. So you can always count on me to bring you some quality entertainment that you don't have to explain to your wife while you're looking at it, Or hide the phone when she comes walking around. Anyway. I'm working out the deals for the new studio. I mean, with the designer and everything, it's going to take a while. We're still working on it, but there's a spiral staircase that goes from the first floor down to the bottom floor that I think I'm going to have to get rid of. It's too bad because I like it because it's encased in glass. That's too bad. There's an elevator, so we can still get down to the bottom floor. Anyway, that's what we're looking at doing. No, not yet. No, not yet. It's going to be a while. None of us look at this. You mean, oh, yeah. You mean those? Yeah. Well, if you watch my Twitter feed, whenever I see one of these inappropriate ads, a lot of times I reply to them, There's an app called 17. That's about how many seconds I can look at it. Yeah. It's ridiculous, There's some, doe-eyed girl from China with big boobs, just, and one of them was, singing karaoke, and the other one was looking just, I don't know. Anyway, no content. But that's what people are using it for. Like I was talking about in the last broadcast when I thought I was talking to myself. It always goes down to the base, the base use, right? And it's all these people. I mean, I deleted Periscope, the app, off my phone when I was laying in bed at night because I look at my phone to fall asleep. I read stuff. I read Flipboard. I read the news stuff. And I was looking at Periscope, and virtually every other scope title was about private me, and you look in the profile and I just want to see, and here's my PayPal for privates and all this stuff. And then the other one was the famous 2-girl Russian bubble bath, and it was her first day on Periscope, and she went from 0 to 5,000 followers, first day, and from 0 to 25,000 views or something like that, and I just said, okay, you know what? I don't want to associate with that, and I deleted it. So I can still go on Twitter, but that way I don't get bothered by any of the other stuff because I don't see it. It's just, I can't find it. I don't want to find it. I won't stumble across it because I'll just see what's in my Twitter feed, if you see what I'm saying. So it's just ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous. The other one is called Up, UP. And I think, it means like up your skirt or something is what I think. It's one I saw, it showed, I tweeted it today, the picture of the woman in her bra and panties, and UP was right down by the, you know what, right? I'm like, where are you going with this? And so they got to be serving up ads, because why else would they want to get all these people looking at it, What's the point? What's the point of getting everybody to look at this stuff unless you can serve them up ads? They must be supporting, they must be sponsoring women to get on to do this. Now it shows I got 4 views, and the last comment I got was Daniel's, LOL. Okay. Oh, and Ken just came in. Hey, Ken, how you doing, sir? How's it going? they must be supporting a certain number of female broadcasters in order to do that. You know what I'm saying? To get people to hook them in. But one of the apps, I think it was 17. Is it 17? Oh, it's been a while. I deleted all of them. That started doing voice messages like Broadcast, but I'm pretty sure Broadcast was the first one to do that. But 17, I think, is portrait only. It's just meant for girls to go, you know, putting on their makeup and changing their clothes and stuff. And Up is the other one, and there's a couple more. I've tried a couple of them, right? And it's just, I don't know. Broadcast was the only one that I could find that seemed to have decent functions. And they're having some server problems, and I understand why. But how are you doing, Ken? How's everything? Yeah, since we've been on for 20 minutes. Yeah, it's getting kind of late. Yeah, a lot of people love Instagram too, and I find I'm not using it as much as I used to. And the only time when I go to it is if I find somebody on Twitter that's posted Instagram, you know, and I'll look at that thing. But I know what you're saying. I don't search it anymore. Snapchat, I don't get Snapchat at all. I call it Chapsnat. I don't get Chapsnat. I don't get it at all. But anyway, I got to go, guys. And it's really nice talking with you. I wish we could have this conversation before, but I wouldn't see, you know, your chat. It wasn't your fault, and I apologize. But what we're going to do, no, I don't really. I mean, I see the news, but I don't really. I used to follow the AES, Audio Engineering Society, and I just don't, you know. But, I mean, I'm going to hear about all the mobile phones and things, you know, coming out, but I'll be on tomorrow. And I've already reported to Broadcast that the server isn't working in Singapore. So if they get it fixed, I'll be on Broadcast. If they don't, I'll be right here. So you guys take care. Thanks so much for joining, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good afternoon, evening, or wherever you are from Taiwan.